Pause to Consider the Potential of Paws by Jane Biehl. I have profound hearing loss, but resisted getting a hearing ear dog for many years. I kept insisting I was too busy to undergo the training, or other people needed the dog more than I did. I couldn't hear people entering my apartment, which is obviously dangerous. Then a deaf friend of mine was robbed and beaten because he didn't hear the criminal come into the house or understand what he wanted, which were the keys to his car. I asked a nurse who ran a therapy dog program where to get a dog. She suggested I look at an agency online named Circletail. This is the only agency in the state of Ohio, where I live, that trains hearing ear dogs. I got on the website and was fascinated by the idea that all the dogs were rescues and trained in the Ohio prison system. One of the blogs that caught my eye was a heartwarming testimony by a prisoner. Circletail calls the prisoners handlers. Here's what this handler posted after he had trained the dog and had to return the dog to Circletail to be partnered with a human. He had this to say to her future partner, quote, "I received this good-looking, yellowish, sandy blonde dog with excitement. My mission with her, in the short time I was to have her, was to teach her to become a better dog. In an unexpected surprise, she taught me to become a better person. With a cold, private heart, she taught me to open my arms and receive her joyful kisses and embrace her love of life. I know, it just seems backwards. If you receive this bright-eyed beauty, I pray she will teach you too as well. A humbled trainer." Included in this moving letter was a beautiful picture of an adorable, bright-eyed puppy standing tall and proud. I knew then that I wanted to be a part of this program. Several months later, I was paired with a beautiful yellow lab named Sita. We bonded as soon as I saw her gorgeous amber eyes and beautiful soft face. I found out several months later that she was the same dog on the website the handler had written about. She had been abandoned in the streets, taken to a kill shelter, and rescued by the director of Circletail. There is no relationship quite equal to that of a service dog and human partner. The two of them are together 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I received my guardian angel in 2007. This loyal companion demonstrated how special she was from the beginning. In the 13 years since, we have flown all over the country, conducted dozens of programs, and she has kept me safe. She alerts me to sounds like a siren, an alarm clock, or a doorbell by bumping me with her nose. She even has a couple of books written about her. I have a doctorate in counseling. One of the most touching stories about this gorgeous creature was when I was consoling a woman who was sobbing uncontrollably. I was seated next to her and Sita was asleep underneath my desk. Neither one of us was paying any attention to the intuitive dog until she got up, reached over, grabbed a Kleenex from my desk with her mouth, and trotted over to give it to the woman. The client burst out laughing and said, "You made my day." Now, Sita is a senior dog and unable to alert or do other things she used to do. I refuse to separate us, and we are still together. She has trouble walking, which is not surprising for a dog is 105 in human years. She's 15 and a half. I take her out to eat by myself or with my friends every day, and she loves it. We frequent a local Starbucks where I can pull up to the door so she doesn't have to walk far. I keep a blanket handy so she can get comfortable and lay down. One day, a couple approached me asking some questions about her. The woman then asked me, "Can I give her a blanket?" I thought I misunderstood because usually people ask if they can feed her. I asked her to repeat the question. She explained that she made blankets for local homeless shelters and had one with paw prints on it in her car. Unlike the blanket I was using, which was thin and small, this blanket was made of a soft fleece and had exquisite stitches. Sita immediately curled up in it and knew it was for her. I was thrilled while tears formed in my eyes. The woman would not allow me to pay her for it, but I gave her copies of some of my books. Shortly after that was the pandemic. For the first time, Sita was not going out every day. However, Sita receives a pup cup filled with whipped cream when we go through the drive-thru at Starbucks. I didn't realize how much this gentle creature influences people with her beautiful, expressive eyes and gentle nature. The staff often hands cups to us with drawings of a heart and messages of how much they miss us. I am just amazed every single day what this wonderful dog has taught me. She doesn't talk, nor does she have to. Her gentle expression says it all. She has taught me the goodness of people and introduced me to people I would have never met otherwise. Like the giving woman who not only spends her time making blankets for a shelter, but volunteered to give one to this service dog, it is true that a dog is God spelled backwards. It is often said that humans were more like dogs, the world would be a better place. But there are wonderful humans too, and through Sita, I have been fortunate enough to meet them. Jane Biehl has been fortunate to have several careers, including librarian, counselor, college teacher, and writer. She presently lives in North Canton, Ohio, where she does freelance writing and enjoys her service dog, Sita, and her ornery cat, Caesar. Jane originally met my wife when she took her mother's elderly cat to be groomed by her mom. My wife and mother-in-law were two of the most encouraging voices for Jane to get a service dog. If you're like this story and would like to read some more, I encourage you to check out Beacons in the Darkness, Inspirational Stories by People I Know, available anywhere books are sold.